in and of its own right.
So, last pick of the Alistair for Mako. Allows you to have that temporary front line, someone that can stand in front of the Scion, occasionally stop the
Still
job.
remained some of the very best in the league. Rookie, of course, has been cursed not to go to internationals pretty much since. It's been a bit of a horror story for him there, despite how good years of play he's had. Hold on the story time, because Hung just eats a lot of damage. The turnaround is pretty brutal. Mako's going to have to throw the heal. Hung gets out as well. Garlic for the last shot. Flash away. Lots of close things on the bottom side as top lane, flash for flash, knock up onto the Shy, goes down to the Soul Furnace.
And of course is the Shy lead for IG. And they get themselves much... Oh, the Shy getting ganked again. Shy no flash. Oh, it's the Shy special. Loses the flash, uses the teleport, gets ganked again.
That's a really good lane swap as well because Jackie's here to pick it up. Says hello from 2018.
Love the fact that Jackie Love hasn't streamed yet, so it does mean he gets the full duration of that stun. But the one which gets me is, for some, and I've completely done this to myself, is Realm of Prison and Rune Warp.
You got me to do that, by the way. It was never a problem for me until you mentioned it.
No, and it's not nothing which anyone else has ever had issues with. We have a big fight, the early skirmish is continuing.
Wait, we'll slip on out with the Warrior Trickster. 369, we'll throw out the ult. Doesn't really land onto too many people, but that's a nice flag and drag through too. Rookie left low. Turn around with the stun though. Damage back, but the heal keeps Kanavi alive for a second or two longer, but it's still going to be a pickup by Way. Fourth shot came on through from Gala, reloading. Won't find more. Kanavi, despite the knockup, ends up a little too deep, and Jackie's not there, and he's being run at by the Shy and collapsing. Potentially for more. One final grub to fight over.
Way's 10. I don't think his smite's going to be back up in time.
The fight he had, yeah. Kanavi flashes, but just gets a jump onto Rookie as a result. Turnaround beginning to come through his way, puts down the Cyclone. Gala flashes to try and ensure something, but already the Azir's killed off the Annie. Getting the Marshall. Cadence fights onto Gala, who flashed to make this play, by the way. Barrier gives him enough time to at least bring Kanavi down to the back end of it. Hung also low as Mako looking to get that one and does finally slap him down for a little bit more. It's a 2 for 2 as it stands. The problem is the damage isn't really here. They'll get the equalizer down. That recall gets something, but 369 looking to get onto the Shy is actually just going for the wave.
Does hit 0, and Mako does end up getting an extra kill beyond that, and it is a real fracas.
Very much is, and at the back end of it, enough time here, I think, to get his flag and drag back up. So
it's like, my dude, you're just casting EQ in front of an overheating Rumble. It's a bit of a problem. Flag drags in.
And there goes the quickness, knock up as well. Trying to get some damage back. Jackie also coming. Doesn't want to burn the flash, though. The Shy, though, losing half his HP.
Ults 2.
Try and turn this around. Kanavi gets the flag and drag through. He's just dead. Doesn't get a chance to press the button. And they'll be able to kill off the Shy. The wave has crashed. Get some value there. Of course, IG were already attacking the bot lane tier 1. So they're ahead of the curve in terms of wrong. This is going to get a bit tight. It is being caught up by top Esports, but it'll be a desperately close raid. Flag comes back out again. Should still be the side of Invictus Gaming claiming that turret. But closer than I thought it would be at the start of that. I won't lie.
About 3 seconds the difference. 369 not quite able to stop the recall. In fact, does at the very end there. I think he could have maybe ended up... Would love to start off with a win here in this game, in this series, to right the ship. Neither of these teams is happy with how their year has gone and their last split has gone.
IG in particular have struggled with consistency, to say the least, as Mako going to put down the Unbreakable World, trying to buy some time, but he just can't run far enough away, I don't think. The quickness comes on down. Mako about to get in danger, throws the flash out, just about out to safety, I tell a lie. The cow survives.
The flash comes up midway through the play, and it uses it. Used well to get to safety. Top Esports.
And I didn't know how it works. You just walk up, click this red thing at me, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of damage. I'd do it again, I'd be like, wow, that's a lot of damage. And I just did not. Look, this is back when I was silver, folks, so, you know. Better times have happened. Dragon Test gets taken by top Esports, evens out 1-1.
I was there when the old laws were written. Hacks.
Yeah, it's not great for most people.
I kind of would like a Pacific Rim style showdown between Rumble and Scion.
Proper Kaiji battle. Way going up towards top side. There is an ult and a flash for 369. Can they realistically get... Ah, it's not a great ult for 369. It's really not.
I think he probably needed to flash first, but then again, I think with Way's ability to clone, probably would have been blocked regardless. So maybe just said, look, I'll just throw the ult down and pray.
Yeah, that's lazy from 369. You had flash, you had ult, didn't have the ward to see if you were safe there. Pushed up a little too far, gives the turret for free to the Shy, and of course the kill gold as well, which sees him a significant amount of gold ahead now. Mistake from 369, big one.
Big one at that, and again, despite being 0-3 and 0, the Shy gets a kill.
Now with that Aegis built up.
be likely to go into a full-on ending despair afterwards. Mako starts to engage off. Can't really continue it much, though. W misses. Here comes Wei.
Navi now potentially in danger. How long does he have until the flag and break? Not that long, and actually turns it around onto Mako now. Make his will unbreakable. 369 tries to get the decimating smash down, but is interrupted by the Cyclone. Wei will have another option for that. Curtain's also called. Don't really lead to all that much. Full shot comes on through, but the damage on the 369, but not the most valuable. Hung goes in, back out again with the battle dance. But now the Shy is here. Massive stun from Rookie. But they're going to turn this around as Hung gets a decent quickness to buy some time for his team's escape. But that's what it has to be as IG continue to hunt for more.
Rookie's Annie doing so much work. The Shy goes too far forward, though.
He ends up being traded. Now remember, they've not got that much remaining. Shuffle from Green. Jackie trying to get some feathers down, but Wei's going to bop him. And the turnaround not as clean as perhaps they were hoping, but it's still a triple kill for Jackie nonetheless before he goes down. What a messy fight. It's 4 for 2, 3?
4 for 3 as Hung respawns at the end of the play. Top Esports must thank their carries for turning that around. The Shy goes too far forwards, eats a full channel Q from the Sun, and then it's game on. IG had thought they'd won that with a triple stun from the Annie, but Rookie reassessing things on the fly. You know, in any other team fight, you would expect the 3-man stun to win the game. It just doesn't work so easily there. Wayno flash bopped into the Rakan, goes down.
Let's pick up a sick kill for Jackie Love on this Sire, who is a very scary bird at this point. From being a pigeon to something a bit more Falcon-like, I think. I'm going to turn on to the Atakan. With it being a relatively bloody game, there'll be a fair number of battles to pick up too.
Never underestimate the humble pigeon. There are reasons why it was the backbone of messaging for a very long time. I feel bad for
Get the camps, and actually rubber banding in jungle has been very potent for a long time. It's partly why we don't see so many Graves, niddly jungles anymore, because your ability to farm
teleport coming in. Here comes the Hail Mary. It's the step. This is going to be the spellbook coming through from Mako to give him the flank engage.
Okay, Kanavi tried to buy Spike, couldn't find the knocker, but that means Creed's been shunted back into the team. He's a dead bird. Now the turnaround comes on through as Kanavi does manage to flag and drag out to safety for a second or two, trying to turn this one around. Backline goes Hung. Decent stun and the quickness value, but it's still a 1-for-1 at that point. Jackie in danger. Cleanses up into the sky, but Wei is waiting. Flash away. Feather Ball is brutal, but the Nimbus strike finally brings him down with the assistance of Rookie. Disintegrated. Flag drag, tries to go to Gala, but just not enough damage in Kanavi's health bar. Just managed to flash out to safety, but to where does he go? He's got the curtains to deal with. Does miss that one. He's out to safety. But still, it ends up being a 2 for 3. You get the carries,
You
though.
can see there some of the issues of playing Jarvan in a game like this. Don't hit your flag drag. Sometimes things can go awry. This is why the Jarvan is available
really
for IG, and they do have the equalizer. Top Esports. This is not a free Baron. Rookie on the flank also has flash. That Annie. Oh, shuffle onto the Shy.
Oh, he's in trouble. Hum gets on top of himself. The quickness is in. Looking for another grand entrance. A decimating smash. Not so many people. Gala flashes away. Staying alive. Kanavi dead as a result. On the other side, though, Mako knocked up and potentially knocked down. 369 buying space on the other side. Jackie Love deletes the Annie. Wei needs to flash away. Gets knocked up by the grand entrance. And it's to the funeral home. Gala brought low by the Emperor on top of it all. You lose Kanavi, but you'll damn well ace the squad outside of Mako.
Oh, Jackie Love is a step-in razor in this game. 9, 2, and 4. Top Esports carries have been putting out the damage that they need. Mako technically does have a spellbook smite, and Kanavi doesn't have it. I don't think he's going to live to be able to use it, though.
He does not, and they'll jump over the wall and ensure he has no way to mercurially find some of these extra tools to make it harder to bring low those birds in mid and bot.
And I think particularly as soon as the equalizer is gone, IG struggle to have much impact in team fights. You need to have even just the slow on the carries to stop them doing follow-up auto attacks. It's really huge in these fights. The Shy, he's been picked off an awful lot. W does hit. Rookie going forwards.
Jackie, nice feather storm to avoid the Tibbers. Battle dance out. Hung stays alive. Redemption comes on through his 369 David in, and Wei is gone. Double daggers into the back, and he is down for at least another 40 seconds. Cream comes on forwards, looking for a bit more of an auto attack or two. Decimating smash flashed away from Kanavi. Looks for the Cataclysm onto 2. The Shy's going to start roasting him. Flash on out of said Cataclysm. Decimating smash again onto the cow, and the stakes are high, but not for too long, as they'll sink another 6 feet under.
The stakes go high and then low, and then they're buried. IG lose the inhibitor, and they might just lose the game off of that play.
On to the Nexus turrets we go. Top Esports striking first in our heavyweight derby to end day 1, week 1, of course, of the LPL Summer Split Gala. Well, he's supposed to be having a festival. Unfortunately, the festival is awake. for IG's funeral in game 1. Top Esports, strike hard, strike first, and dominantly so.
Regional top esports, domestic top esports is back on your screens, oft maligned for other performances.
As the Zeb. That's where things get a little bit weird.
Rel and Grang is probably better
They would
options
probably
here.
be better doing that.
But I can see the Zed potentially in your 2v1s getting value out of being able to get
The
the
death
death
away. So Konami doesn't have Shadow. This could be a bit of a problem now, actually.
Uh-oh. Gonna be in a dicey spot. Still has the flash. Shadows back up. Flash for flash, but the Zen blade drags Mako onto the wall. Doesn't matter. Flash for the chomp.
Great jungle support play from IG. They managed to catch out Konami as he late. Top esports not responding well to IG's proactive move into the enemy jungle.
Nice cast, but the Shy will try and turn that around with a decent disguise option. But he's pretty low now. 369 not with a huge amount of mana, but it's always deceptive on Gragas. Flash for that body slam. Can't quite get the kill. Turn around and comes on through as the Shy begins to turn this around. Getting some shock blasts. Solo kill for the Shy.
The 369 ran out of mana. Go. Heal Ignite onto Mako. Ready to fight. No Shadow now. Used it for poke. That's a mistake, Konami.
Damage comes on down. Kanavi dead to right. So get one back though on the Trundle. Jungle for jungle trade. Teleport's beginning to fly. Not so right now because Lucian isn't here on the other one. The AD carry's not around. Reese is now in a dangerous position. Remember, no cast. Still throws down the barrel roll. Shoved back with the seismic shove, but has nowhere to go. And Poppy's supposed to overplay it a bit. Mako going to try and Zenith Blade out to safety. Crash down out and away. Cream no mana himself really to find that much value. Can still get some decent damage back though with the wind up autos as Jackula forced to flash with the culling. Hung, maybe going to get an interrupt here.
It just keeps going. Both these teams going for the throat. 2 for 2 overall. Konami getting a triple.
Say discretion's the better part of valor and pull away from that potential fracas.
369 clearing out as best he can make. Oh, 369 tried to put down a ward there.
Solar Flare, Cass comes on down, buys a bit of time, flashes over the pillar, and now Hung is here, gets a double crash down, TP's fly. Kanavi also coming over, Mako's desperately low. I think there's some dead members to play around here. Jackie Love also here, Kanavi gets it with a Shadow Slash. Doesn't burn, the ult is yet, 2 seconds on it, can look to now Death Mark way. Damage on in, not going to be quite enough for Shy, picks it up. The double tap auto, not quite there either. Jackie doesn't survive with the command protect, but a flash on forward from Cream with the command attack dissonance, gets some value. Hung coming on over, trying to keep people alive, body blocking the threaded volleys. 369 can potentially get over the wall, but flashes from Rookie make this a mess again. 3 dead on the side of Top Esports, as I'm pretty sure IG lose 2.
IG just about getting away with it again. Rookie very nearly getting an exit kill. IG better in the skirt. I think he's got the Moat Treads, but he's not going that tanky. 369 on the weak side again, though. And, yeah, don't think he's making it out of this one.
Just burned his cask as well to try and get some poke and see when he gets to the shot of the turret, kind of away. He's about to get dived like this. There's just not much you get to do. That'll be turret for Invictus Gaming, you think. It is indeed.
3 grubs, Ezreal hitting W on the tower and the Trundle chomping it with Triforce. Yep, that'll do it. Will be 1-for-1 turret trade at least. It's going to be the feat of strength claimed by IG. Jackie Love.
Decent gentle cluns away from the Solar Flare. Mako will lock it in Eclipse, so it doesn't take too much damage from that. Tier 2 goes down. My god. Jace, Trundle, Ezreal with 3 grubs. Yeah.
It does a hell of a lot of work on tower. So suddenly what was...
Game day. 8-game day.
I mean, yeah, it's not the 9-game day. It could have been worse, and I guess there aren't the 1v1s anymore. Another Shadow forward, maybe unwisely so.
Kanavi does get on out, does get some fair damage in Magnet Storm after. It all works out in the end. 2 down already. They've turned it around on the Orianna, though. Jacula goes down. Will trade back, though, courtesy of 369. Gala now in danger, mounted up on with some Ferromancy. The Shy turns up, but it's so damn late. How much damage can he do in the backline here as he needs to run away with the Ghost Blade? Goes to the skies, buys some time, gets a slow down. Can't get as much as he was hoping for. Wait for the Shock Blast. It will be empowered shortly. 369 does dodge away from it after taking that ult as well. Does some good work there. Back to the Dragon we go. Kanavi on it. Wait. Also around. This gets dicey. Smite fight. One by the Zed. Crash down from Hung, getting some value. Shockwave goes on down onto Wei, who just about survives for a second or two longer. Mako into the backline. Cream is desperately low. Does go down. Backline goes Kanavi, getting damage onto Rookie. Can't quite get it with a death mark, but they'll still get a kill onto that Mako Leona. Resetting on a wall. Can they get a hold of him? Kanavi looking for more. This would be a big shutdown. The Shy's the gold lead. And 369 is hunting.
He has flash. He can maybe get out here. Not going to be able to use it. Shut down to 369. And Kanavi starting to clean up these plays. The shadows that were getting him killed before are leading to pick out an important pick onto 369 if he's alone on a side lane, onto Orianna if they're out of position, or do you have to save that now for the Zed? Because the only person who is going to be able to really answer the Zed is that Leona immediately CCing them. Otherwise, the Shadows are going to start giving multiple escape options for the Zed. You need to immediately hard CC them. Rookie looking for the flick back, does catch Kanavi, but not able to stop the blue buff going down.
Wait, coming. Pillar comes on down. Kanavi now desperately low. Weaver's wall. Kanavi's going to die here. Good Shadow for a second to buy time, but he still dies. Over eager on that blue buff invade as IG pull the trigger and punish Kanavi.
Every fight is determined by how good or bad the Shadow placement is. Kanavi gets caught by the flick back and had used the Shadow to farm. Suddenly jungler dead.
Herald over those tools, and that can mean your poke core isn't very far away.
You've heard of Poke Core, now get ready for Poke Core. Rookie putting the wall in, not doing that much though.
He will slide over it with the relentless pursuit. Mako eats some shuriken poke. Ow!
I'll be backing off again. Throw the Shadow forward, back the hell off, so that Solar Flare doesn't give you too many issues. Herald chunks out mid lane, doesn't kill it. That's a great ult though, that's important.
Ooh, Magnet Storm though, into the shockwave. Combo comes through his Mako, just about survives. Gala body blocks the culling, trying to get on top of Jaculov. He's pretty damn low. What about the rest of the play? You've lost Hung, everyone else quite low. Mako has got the Summoner Spellbook, but doesn't have teleport available right now, so have to walk back.
Kanavi gets the Scuttle Crab. Jaculov really struggling to deal with Gala. That Gala getting the better of the AD carry 1v1, and that Shock Blast definitely does not help either. Mid turret goes down, IG winning the push and pull.
369 now getting run up by Gala, who's just getting to auto down in farm, but not in gold, and certainly not in damage. Gala's Ezreal, legendary in the LPL, and you can see why. He's got 2 items, and Ezreal has ever been good at that point.
I wonder if Kanavi had an option there to all in on the Shy. It's not like he's got any armor, he's got the matches this piece. Kanavi walking over.
Here we go again.
Doesn't get the steal.
Find some value here. Gets a bit of poke. Does catch the Shy just a little. But again, Atakan's up, you know.
It is. Double teleports from IG. If you ever get that double shuriken, get the Eclipse as well from an EQ. He just went over. Yeah, they're not in position to contest this at all. Tried to sneak away a red buff. Instead, they've left the Atakan open. Great punish by IG.
Navi might got to get. He's got a flash and a shadow. Not quite enough. Atakan taken. Mako now looking for an
Gala.
Gala goes into the backline. Damage for Kanavi. He's onto him. Can't quite get it, but there's the death mark proc. I shouldn't have doubted him. Kanavi gonna get flash chop, will go down, but the damage in many ways kind of done here. 369 split off the Shy, looking to get a hold of him. TES on the wrong side of the map. Way looking for an angle. The ball comes across. Way looking for some damage. Cream flashing away, but to where? Got a phase rush rolling. Weaver's wall comes down. Won't be taken. Cream doesn't have a flashback. Can he go? Using the chickens to buy space. Going between turrets here. Caught by the pillar. Way on the frozen domain. Shockwave buys time, but the threaded volley and the seismic shove do what they're supposed to do. The rest of TES get out, but they get Gala.
IG playing well around the objectives, forcing the issue again.
Looking to make it happen. Flash down on Gala could be valuable, but flash down on Kanavi. Cream 369, big cooldowns. Here we go again, down to 4k HP. Kanavi can shadow in. Rookie looking to stop him. Shadows away from the Zenfei. Turn around though, onto the Shy. He's a big kill. Taking a hold of Kanavi, hit with the solar flare, in danger, but they've taken the Baron. Shadow going forward to get Kanavi out to safety. Tries to go in for some more damage. Can't quite go into Gala, who backs away. Kanavi finally falls away, chomps him. Gets some damage onto him. Hung needs to back away as 369 being traded with by Gala. Goes over the wall. Hung in danger. Mako going forward with the Zenith Blade. Jackie trying to trade out. Gets some damage away with the subjugation rolling. Jackie dashes. Flashes for the piercing light. Gets a hold of Gala. Sliding. Gliding. But he's just not enough. And over comes Rookie with the Weaver's Wall, and 369 gets the triple.
Triple kill for Rookies, and where you have Kanavi still in a good spot, it really is IG picking up more damage between the combinations. Stats per level, the extra HP make it much harder to play around it. Top Esports, giving it a good shot with some fancy moves from the Zed. Dominic's regards, though, to cut through the front line quite as easily. Wait, gonna walk up.
Bit of damage. Now Kanavi's used the Shadow to try and get poked down. Goes in. Death mark down. Tries to go back out to the Shadow. Weaver's Wall. Won't get him on the wrong side of it, but can now look for a lot more poke. Rookie looking for a seismic shove. Cream somehow split off as well. And he's going to go down to Gala. The shockwave times out because he dies before it completes. Now looking for more. Flash away from Kanavi. Jackie caught though. Just about survives, but for how much longer? Just about out of range. 369 goes golden, but I think he'll be eating silver in this game. It's looking like game 3 is all but a done deal. True Shot Barrage not going to kill Kanavi.
The flash shove from Rookie is so excellent. Forces the flash from Kanavi and gets Jaculov to retreat and not defend the towers. IG, with the Baron buff active, will look to end the game.
5v3 onto Nexus turrets. They're looking to get jumped on down. Seismic Shove just wide. Hung going into the back with the Magnet Storm buying time, but will surely fall. Not enough stats in the game to keep himself alive as Jackie eats an empowered shot blast. Way! Flash for the Chomp. Can't quite get the kill, but the rest of the team surely can. We're going to 3.
Shade from Sivir and just destroy it. It's a big interaction actually with the Brawl when it comes through as well. And there we go. Another draft prediction from yours truly over on LPL. I believe at that point it was behind either Rookie or Knight, one of those two. Rookie, speaking of the man there, drops the ult way back in towards bot side.
Here we go again. Throw down the Titan's Wrath for a second. Jackie, get some autos down. I think that's probably just a dead Hung here. Will be hung out to dry.
Here comes Kanavi.
Kanavi looking to potentially turn this around. Mako now low. Big turns around. Not the best spell shield of all time. Damage is pretty good, but Gala throws down the Gatling gun. My god, that Boomerang Blade nearly got Mako.
Same with the wind becomes lightning. Cream having level 6 could have made that into even worse. Still might make it into an even worse affair. Can they stop the recalls? Wind become lightning should be off cooldown.
Oh boy, as the interrupt. Wave is crashing. Cream puts down the ult, and the W gets the kill onto Braum. It's the Nautilus. It basically comes because of course got the teleport. Comes back to lane, and they get everyone under the turret. They'll lose Jacula, but value secured.
3 for 2 in the overall play. You're absolutely right. Hung teleported back to lane to get involved in the kill. Mako had the teleport primed. If he could have completed that recall, he would have been here to contest trading Gruz for Dragon.
And the Civ has been early sent towards that mid lane. Gonna get as much control there as they can. The Shy versus 369. How many dashes do you want your top side? And they said yes. Public execution. Traded for all out as the dashes commence. Looking for the Q stacking. 369 misses the Q2 and 1, I think, actually. So it ends up just being a bit of a trade for various ults. Hung's around, though. And the Shy might...
Sivir ricochets, though. Yeah, they get destroyed by the Braum Shield. Braum Shield destroys ricochets. It's a really big part of Braum versus Sivir. Typically, Sivir pretty all out.
That's a big chunk. Public actually comes on down. Q gonna come on through as the footwork is there. Ways around though, and it becomes a 1v2. 369 flashing away. Way will have to flash to secure it in the end, and does so.
Heart Steel stack acquired. Kanavi on bot side.
Let's try and get some more value here. Lands the Shuriken flip and away.
Outboxing away. Might die for this now though.
He is dead. There's no way out.
Yeah, I think
he execute.
He could teleport if he saw it coming through. I don't think it matters. He can execute now.
There's a flash from Cream. Gonna be quick enough. Oh!
Flash tried to get the kill. Participation with the Proto Belt. Not able to. But, you know, they don't really get to have them, do they?
You don't get that.
Kanavi, was he spotted hanging over there? Yes, he was. He's definitely spotted. No, that's going to be the ults.
Crescent Guard comes on down. Gravity Field he needs to get out of, but goes back on, but he's just a dead man. Will he buy enough time for people to come on through? Looking to get some more healing, and does get a decent amount of work before he goes down. But where is the rest of top esports? Finally on the hunt to go forwards. Cream trying to buy time. Still hit by the Braum passive. TP comes on through now. Perfect execution. Not quite with the 5-point strike. Few more than just 3. Cream alive! No way! But the problem is IG on the other side also surviving. Way looking to back on out. The Shy's TP'd in. Where, oh where, is the rest of the damage? Shuriken flip. Might be an angle back in. Does not get the kill on Braum. And it leaves him trapped on the gravity field. Double for the Shy. Jackie about to fall as well. It's an utter mess here. As top esports finally claim Rookie under that one. But it's a triple for the Shy. And a mess for top esports.
Well, we found out about the interaction. If you hit the alternate series, pretty bad news here for top esports. So, yeah, Ambassador is definitely one of the champions that can clean up very, very effectively. Ult dropped onto Cream to poke him out under turret.
Sivir got 1 kill, but unfortunately Cream got nothing in that last play. Very frustrating for him. I think he might be in danger here. Does go forward with the public execution. Should have a second one to work with, but a flash keeps him potentially dangerously low. Sped up his way, and a flash for that Death Ray, and Way's final flail gets it. All the while, their mid lane does fall. So costs a little bit there. Way and Rookie both forced to burn the flashes. They kill off Cream nonetheless, though.
Ends up being the feat of strength there for top esports too, because they get that first turret. However, Cream dies, ends up losing his turret on the side lane. Rookie happy to pick up that gold. All out from the Shy.
Onto the Valley. Public execution goes on forwards as 369 tried to flash to stay.
Trade against the Ambassador that.
Yeesh.
Does have the Conqueror. Allows you to take longer trades.
Does get Twilight Shroud down. Buys a little bit of space. Flash away. But the Shy goes on in. Public execution part 2 keeps him alive.
Oh, so close. He was inches short. Has to teleport out. Kanavi, can he get the kill? Oh. No, he can't. Teleport back to base as 369 teleports to try and cut him off with the pass. The Shy nearly Misses the kill, or rather, narrowly misses the kill, but then also narrowly escapes.
Then leads to a much of a muchness there. Being held on to his flash, by the way, all the way through that stage.
Starts to come up. You see the poke coming through from Rookie. He's landing.
And when becomes light, it just becomes quiet. The shotgun clip did land, but the problem is in-speed forward. So, PG in good control of these bushes right now. 369 looking for a flank angle, but the Shy also coming on down. 369 got the path making to make himself a little bit tanky. Grab Sejuani ult goes wide point into the Glacier Prison. Reminded of myself of the name.
Just look at these E's from the Victor. It's being traded for Civic Qs, but Rookie's getting the better part of the poke right now.
Gonna go down. That's a big pick, but the turnaround potentially dangerous. Kanavi to the backside. Audacious charge. Crescent Guard works well as the ult from the Victor. That Arcane Storm. Value into the backline goes to Shy. Cream is dead. That resets the ult. Rookie flashes forwards. The Siphon Power working. Kanavi. Audacious charges towards the Crow. 369's gone all out. That means he has no resists. And he needs to run away from the Frost Bomb. Boomerang Blade chunks people, but IG come out on top.
Rookie controls the fight. Awesome team fight from the Victor, consistently putting down threat onto the melees whilst also keeping himself safe enough that the full collapse can't come down onto him. Keeps himself safe, takes over to 10 stacks of that Rod of Ages midway through that fight too. IAG, great composition if they reach this point in the game where they can protect their backline with this meaty frontline, and that's exactly what they did. Get themselves to solid points, and Gala!
He's got no Valkyrie, he got pulled out of it, he's being exhausted. Kanavi hits the win, becomes lightning, he's going to die, and that actually means without a Khan available, it's going to go the way of top esports.
Devastating mistake from the previously 5-1 Corky. Gala not only caught out by the hook, but also cancelled in that Valkyrie. You're completely right. That leaves IG in a difficult position.
Mako's got a flash and a smite, by the way. Eyes on. Teleport behind. Watch the Braum. Watch the Braum. Can he get it? No, he can't. Kanavi secures. Fight the backline as the Shy comes on in. Begins to Drake count step his way through some damage. Backline goes Queen. But again, he just hasn't picked up the kills until just now. Important for him. Q3 onto Mako. He goes down. Crescent Guard forces way in the wrong direction. It's a top esports way on the highway. Rookie at least gets one back, but that's all you'll find.
Gala throws his team into the worst position. Rookie tries to do...
It is, we're largely at parity here in terms of items. There's only 80 carries. I'm in the mid lane's way. Let's Assault away.
Okay, so top esports, can they confidently close down the backline? Mako has Ghost, has Exhaust. Exhaust is really important in this fight. Hung has Cleanse and Flash. I don't love the fact that he doesn't have an Ignite or an Exhaust himself. Might be the first person caught out again. Looking for the hook. Gets onto Mako. The shield's up.
Watch Cream on the backline, looking to get onto Gala, and Rookie who aren't doing any damage right now because Cream is forcing them away. Got more to work with. Shuriken flip and an R2 to work with. Gala's in danger. There it is. Cream goes golden. The Shy can't find it. Propagation using the backline will bring down Jackie though. Shy finally falls, and they won't get any more work with the Arcane Storm. They find 3 in trade for just 1.
The hook works well. Assassination potential. Gala really struggling in this game now, and mistake that led to the Atakan and the comeback for top esports into a difficult team fight because he walked too close to the Nautilus and then got finished off anyway, but just struggled to see how Gala can deal with it. Gala, no magic resist, very little HP, only has that in the Triforce. Cream has had his number. It's on Rookie then after that point, who's done a decent job, but he hasn't quite got those ult resets to completely shred through the team. See if they can find a better team fight around the Baron. Oh, positioning very dangerously.
Back steps wisely, turn around as the Glacier Prison comes on through, but Hung not in too much danger. TPs begin to fly. Knives now with the Crescent Guard, the Shine on the backside, but doesn't really get all that much value. He needs to start Drake Count stepping away, and does.
Mark onto him. Mako's not that tanky, is he? Top esports realize, okay, because the backline now feels a little afraid when that hook lands onto the Braum. Maybe we'll start to gun him down. It's not like it's not really like IG been able to rally behind him that much. IG have enough HP to start again though. Exhaust still on Mako, has Flash this time. Hung, where's that hook going?
Anyway, currently being held for a later date.
No Sivir ultimate, kind of important. No, well yes, there is no Nautilus ultimate, which definitely helps at this point. Missing. Bradfield controlling the choke points, not helping that much though. They break through it anyway.
Much better vision control right now for IG, but we want a flank angle. Looking for something is not going to be spotted. There. Watch this, Akali! Could look to the back, I did a double knock-up on Rookie and Gala. Cream gonna be buying some time, yet to press the R2. They get the kill onto the Nautilus, but Ambessa dead on the other side. Cream goes golden, but he's nearly dead. Knock-up with the 3 talent strike. Corki goes down, but look at the Victor. Arcane Storm continues to expand. 369 are running at Rookie. He's so tanky right now. Could maybe 1v3, he's gonna have to, because they keep running at him. Jackie spell shields the part 2 of the the death ray. Mako buys some time. The wind becomes lightning, goes wide, but it's still going to flash on force. Gets the knock. The shield! The shield is used from Mako. It doesn't matter. Gravity Storm is still not enough, and they will bring down enough members. Way is alive, though, and he can turn back for Dragon.
By him, allowing Cream to get a whole clump of people. It's not actually the game-ending fight, though, because Cream does end up positioning, you know, into the Glacial Fissure. But Gala, another
doesn't have something like a QSS either. Does have the spell shield, but sometimes does feel a little bit lacking at points. Baron, vision cleared by IG.
Rookie also doesn't have that push is really scary and correctly checked by Granavi. Will press and guard immediately. There comes the Glacial Fissure. Another jungler is so dead. Not going to be able to survive that. On the other side, Cream in a 1v1 with the Shine. Not having a fun time with it. Jungler down, though, means Baron is IG's.
And Cream's ult is down. IG, that is the biggest go button they could have. The Shy finding out Akali on the flank is the really big win there. Baron is going to go through. Sivir will push in a wave into the mid lane. Can't finish off the tower, sadly, for them. IG, good pick onto Kanavi, who's been caught out a couple of times now. I say a couple of times because they are literally his 2 only deaths. But both of Kanavi's deaths have been very important. First in that bot jungle a little earlier. And then right here, which allows the Baron to come through. Cream's ultimate will be up fairly quickly, but still has a bit of cooldown. IG still have that green flag, really, to keep going until that cooldown comes back up.
And I get it, he's got the wind becomes like you can check from a long, long way away, Crescent Guard as well, but like they just aren't there to defend him as he does. Cream off on a side, Jackie not there. These are big moments when you're trying to face check like that.
Okay, Cream has his ult back up now. IG, they do need to play more respectfully now. Garlet, he is not tanky at all. The Shy answering 369 on his side lane, looking to finish the turret. He will do. Way there to support him.
Potentially get pulled back, but the Untofo Strikes part 3. Not mean to the Return of the Jedi this time around.
Isn't that Revenge of the Sith part 3?
Yeah, I remember the third
it's like
Initial burst, not always what you need it to be. Kanavi has one, the Shy has one.
4th item just completed by Jackie Love. Now got himself the Flicker Blades on top of everything else.
Important. It's a good uptime, very good uptime on the spell. Shield Maker caught out. That's a problem. He's not as tanky as he needs to be.
Well, goes back in after the door comes out, but there's the Glacial Fissure to buy some time. Clean at the backside, looking to get down to the exhaust. Comes down. But Gala's gone really deep. Not quite there. Cream! Flash! Execution! Cream goes golden. Buys time. 369. Buy exposes. Rookie needs to run. Hit by the flash. Wind becomes lightning in the audacious charge. Knocked up. Gravity field buys time, but there's another charge forwards. He's dead.
369 Cassante delivers Gala into the choke point and puts him to bed. The 369 Cassante play seals the victory for Top Esports, and that might just win them the game.
Immediately teleporting mid. They know this is their moment. They are running straight for the tier 2.
Ridiculous.
It's the second turret of the game.
Top Esports win a game off of a series of punishes onto Gala's Corki, who can't get the job done in the late game. Top Esports clutch out a seriously close game.
20 seconds on Gala. They should be able to end this with enough damage here, but keep your eyes on the cooldowns. If they mess this up, it still gets interesting. Turrets about to fall, and I think there will just not be quite enough time. Top Esports clutch their way to a 2-1 victory. Invictus Gaming. Wonder how it all went wrong.
How the